Hey guys, Jason here with BounceWave Inflatable Sales. We're going to do a series on delivery. Over my 20 years, how do we approach it? You know, it's down to the basics. Where to park the truck and trailer and not get yourself in a spot when you pull into these neighborhoods. How to approach the customer, what to look for in the lawn quickly to make your job as easy as possible. So to start with this first one, we mock this up. So here's a trailer with inflatables in it, as you can see here. Hooked to the truck, and let's say we were gonna pull up to this particular home and do a delivery. So one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to park up in their driveway, because that's a bad idea, right? I want to kind of stay away from their home a little bit. And I see a lot of people, they'll get to a house and they'll start unloading their equipment. They'll start pulling the equipment without understanding what they're up against or what the lawn has to offer or what that customer's expecting. So a couple things when you pull in: if it's nice and cleared like this, it's an easy delivery. If it's a zero lot line neighborhood and there's cars everywhere, I generally go past the home, check out the surrounding areas where I could park my truck and trailer and get back out. Especially if you have a truck and trailer, because it can get taxing. So I kind of scan the area and see what I'm up against, rather than just parking and praying people aren't going to move all around me where I can't get out. So if I'm here at this home, the first step I want to do is get out of my truck, go to the customer. I've called them when I'm on the way. That's another big thing. Call the customer when you're on the way. Have them set for you. Have them have their water hose out if it's a water slide, things like that. Have that kind of prep for you. But I don't want to get out and start lugging equipment, because I don't know when, what, where, why, or how yet, right? I don't know what I'm up against. I don't know if there's potholes, if there's a ditch I got to go through, things of that nature. So the way I'm going to approach this, I'm going to go up to the homeowner, knock on the door, of course, and get an idea of where they want the equipment. I'm not going to walk through their home, even though they invite me through. I don't want to track my shoes through there. I'm going to walk around their yard, and I'll meet them in the back. The reason is I'm also going to scan the area for their water hose, their power, things like that. I'm also going to look at what I'm up against. Now, if it's a lawn like this, I may ask, and it makes sense, can we pull up to the location? That's something you want to ask, because, you know, and you got to be careful with that, because if they say yes, okay, what route would you like me to take? Because you got to look for septic tanks, things like that. You don't want to run over stuff like that, sprinkler heads, whatever it may be. So that's why I'm not going to get the stuff out of my truck and have people unloading things. I have no idea really what I'm up against, because they may say, absolutely, you can pull around back. Meanwhile, you know, your helper or yourself, you're killing yourself for absolutely no reason. So step one is do a little bit of research. What are you up against? What's the approach going to be? And address the lawn just as that. And watch the next video, and we'll get into the next step of, once that approval's made, whether I can pull around back or not, or I have to dolly it from the road, or whatever case that might be, what I would do in my next steps to make my job efficient, quick, and easy.